take the feelings and emotions out and listen to what I'm really trying to say. Food, hot, fresh. You see them ribs? And they burnt or they looking dark, and don't put them on nobody goddamn plate. Hey, bag them up, get them out of here. Let's get some ones that's in here that need to be in here. Quality. I started in the backyard of my house. When you build something and you come from your backyard to a food truck to a brick and mortar, I'm on 10. Because look where you come from. It's the freaking journey, man. And then you get up here and you meet some people who half-assing, I'll do a little bit of this, no. No, I need 120% every time you walk in here. If you moving like this, you get your ass out of my kitchen.
All right. I've been getting a lot of messages and a lot of texts talking about this short that we posted. Had a lot of comments on it, so I figured I'd drop a video on it. Listen, you ever watch a video that I feel like someone's finally saying what you've been thinking for years? That chef short hit me different. He's talking about standards, and I want to break down my thoughts from both sides, because I've lived both sides of them. But before we dive in, for quick context, I do run a bakery, and it's called Baked Cravings. We're 100% nut-free, peanut-free bakery. We're based in New York City, and we ship nationally. I've been at this for a while, and I've basically seen both sides of the coin. So let's talk about it. First, the owner side. When you start a business, you're building something. I remember the days I was doing every single job: baking, boxing, delivering, cleaning. I mean, the grind that no one ever sees or probably even thinks about when you're an owner. And no one's complaining, because that's what you sign up for, that's for sure. But here's the thing about the real. Standards aren't just about wanting things to look good. They're about survival. In our case, it's literally something that I drive home all the time, because we're a allergy-friendly bakery. If our standards slip, someone could get sick or wind up in a hospital, even worse. And for me, that's real. So when I look at a batch of our cookies, I'm not just checking to make sure they look good. I'm checking consistency, texture, weight. Did they bake them properly? Because that's what builds trust with our community. So every single cookie that goes out is a representation of the Baked Cravings brand. That's just the owner mindset. We are obsessive. So when you look at that video, that's him obsessing over his company. That's him, the late nights, the dreams, the hopes, the wishes, and things, that most people don't see. And honestly, it should be, because customers don't see 99 good things you do. They only remember one bad one. So you gotta really perform every time as best you can. Now, let's look at it from the employee perspective. And I want to be fair here. Most people who come to work aren't thinking of profit and loss or brand equity. They just come to do the job. That's most people. And they may love their craft, and passion matters, because it really does. But what I've learned the hard way is passion without discipline is just chaos. Literally, it really is. I've had bakers who come to work for me, and they make the most incredible cakes I've ever seen. But they don't follow the recipe. They add their own twists. And sometimes it's amazing, but other times it's just inconsistent. And inconsistency will kill a business. And that's something that an owner knows. And that's something that from the employee side you have to really think about. See, the employee who follows standards, who checks the temp, who logs all the information, that person is really worth their weight in gold. So when you're looking to make more money or looking to increase in performance, just follow the procedure, and no one can have anything negative to say, and you can certainly grow within an organization. You see, because personally, me, I can teach you a technique, but what I really want you to do is pay attention to detail. Let me say that again. I can teach you the techniques, but what I really want you to do is pay attention to detail. What's an example of that? You ever was training someone and you show them how to do something and they're like, yeah, I got it. You got it? You sure you don't want to, you don't want to write it down? And that happens all the time. You sure you don't want to write it down? No, I got it. You come back, it's not right. 30 minutes later, oh, how do I do this? So that's the attention to detail. So if you're an employee that's watching this, don't mistake standards for disrespect. The reason I'm strict is because I want the place to be here for 10 years, 20 years. And that means everyone, including me, we got to follow the same playbook. Got to be on the same page. Let me follow up with another example. This is literally a conversation I've had many a time. One of my crew members will come to me. I tried something different with the frosting today. I think it's better. And I say, did you follow the recipe? Well, no, but. And then I ask again, but did you follow the recipe? It just felt a little thick, so I added whatever. I hear you, but you didn't follow the recipe. That's not me being difficult. That's me protecting something. Because here's what most employees or crew members don't see. They see one batch. They see that one creation. I see 100 customers who expect the frosting to taste exactly the same every time that they take a bite into our desserts. I see the person with allergy who trusts our labeling. I see the mom who drives 40 minutes away to get her kid a dessert because there's no allergy-friendly bakeries located in that town. So those are some of the things I see. And the employee, they're not wrong for trying to improve something or innovate. Don't get me wrong. But change needs to happen with purpose, not just off a whim. We need to have discussion about it. So what I look for is like, hey, we could do something different with the frosting. You say something like that to me, I get it. I'll say, cool, let's test it. Write down what you changed. Make a batch. We'll compare them side by side. If we both like them, if I like them, other customers like them as we do tests, then we'll make a switch. That's to me like the middle ground. That's maintaining standards and creativity that's working together, not one killing off the other just because you want to do something different that day with no technique. So here's my takeaway. If you're an owner like me, I definitely don't apologize for having my standards. They're not unreasonable. That's a promise we made to our customers, and I plan to make sure that everyone who comes on as a crew member follows that and maintains that promise. That's a promise we make. So remember, your team can come along with you if you explain why. They need to understand the why. Business owners, they really need to understand the why. If you're an employee, don't confuse standards for disrespect. It's not disrespect. It's just a high standard. A high standard should be in every workplace. If you are the owner of an establishment, I'm sure you will want the same for yourself as well. Or if you want to own a business one day, then you probably appreciate someone implementing high standards. And if you're a small business owner and you're both, then I know the tension that comes with that mindset, but you really got to stick to your standards because remember, that's a promise that you made to your customer. So following up, what do you think? You can also leave comments here on the video. Drop it again, and be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and share. Talk to you soon.